today's job, I've started trying to make a synthesis phylogeny for Neuropterida. I've finished the first phase of source tree compilation. Now the backbone for Neuropterida is reasonable. I did the grafting, then integrated with the COI data, and I was quite surprised how small it ended up with. So only 167 terminals once that would have been resolved, which is way too small. So I've checked the data and even all the available COIs I had in the original alignment, only 374 species. And that file is getting a bit old now, it's maybe at least a couple of years. I just checked the BOLD website and there's 840, it lists 840 for Neuropter, which is one of the three orders, the biggest of the three orders for Neuropterida. So it seems I need to update the COI matrix. Now the reason I didn't update it earlier is actually I went through quite an extensive process to make this file. There's a lot of particularly a lot of error checking done, which I didn't particularly want to repeat, but it seems it's now just getting a bit too out of date, and this data set is just too small. So I need to go and so I've started to update this. So that's what I've done today. Go through standard commands. So BOLD data get from the API use a wget command. Here's the three orders. I recommend actually doing this twice and checking the file sizes. I'll tell you if it's okay for these smaller orders, but for the big ones the download gets interrupted and it doesn't, wget doesn't tell you this. But if you download it twice and you get different file sizes, you know that's happened. Anyway, cut these into a single for the Neuropterida, which is super order or something, rank. Some basic processing, get 5', fully identified ones, process the IDs, remove any gaps present, which there usually are for some reason from BOLD, and species filtering. And then not as many as listed on site, but because of the filtering I've used, 731, still a lot more than I had originally. I'll append the NCBI data, so I use NCBI, use the eSearch and eFetch tools. You probably covered this already, previous video. Some basic commands for processing the IDs, and then so the main difficulties using NCBI over BLAST is NCBI has a really quite diverse set of markers, so you need to do a kind of homology search, which you don't need to do for BOLD, which is why BOLD is easier, but such as it is. So you need to do a BLAST, use a standard reference alignment for his Herbert et al. 2003 insect alignment, and BLAST whatever you get from, even though you have used COI in the entries query, yes, it's not. There'll still be other stuff in there. Plus, you'll get sequences from largest sequences, so you need to cut out the fragment, and you can use plus and make plusdb and parse it to do this. Some minor change needed to the ID line. Again, remove gaps. I don't think these are present in this. And then species filter, and I get 478 species from NCBI. Now, I preferentially want to use the data from Bold. Bold has more stringent upload requirements. So I just wrote this bit of code here to do this. This is Perl code echoed into a temporary file and then run Perl. So just reading the filtered bold alignment, the filtered blast alignment, and checking then if it's unique to blast, then this can be added. So this prefers the bold, but if it's something in NCBI which is not in bold, and this is the ID is printed, then we use a Perl script to remove faster entries to get the faster entry, and this is then appended to file. So then we have this file with script for the faster delimiter pipe into word count, and we have now 786 species. Added a single outgroup. I don't think I found this on Bold, but don't think I found this on NCBI, but Carabus, which is a beetle, beetles are common outgroups for Neuropterida. Cat that into the file, and job done. We now have a considerably, so 786, previously we had 374, so we've doubled the size of the colon alignment, and job done. Although there is following going to be some further processing, so this might be reduced. We'll wait and see. Next, alignment and quality filtering. That will remove some low quality sequences and shorter sequences, but we'll see. I'm sure this will still be a much larger colon alignment. But for now, job done.